Hi, my name is Ranjini Padakrishnan. I'm going to explain about the history of psychoanalytic theory. Before explaining the history of theory, let us find out the definition of psychoanalytic theory. This theory is where psychology of our personalities are analyzed. Psychoanalytic theory studies the theory that all people possess unconscious thoughts, feelings, memories, and desires. Psychoanalysis is a type of therapy that aims to release repressed emotion and memories, or healing as well. Not only that, this therapy is used to treat depression and anxiety disorders. This is also used for studying psychopathology. This theory was first proposed by Sigmund Freud during the late 19th century.
Good day, madam. My name is Amanda Lai Lian, and I would present the half of the history of psychoanalytic theory. During the 1890s, Freud worked with Austrian physician and physiologist Joseph Breuer in studies of neurotic patients under hypnosis. Freud and Breuer observed that when the sources of patients' ideas and impulses were brought into consciousness during the hypnotic state, the patient showed improvement. He proposed that humans are primarily animals driven by instincts who undergo growth via universal development stages, which are mainly influenced by family and social life. His idea was opposed to old as time religious views during his time that humanity was God's highest creation. Freud divided his discovery theory into three facets, which are a form, treatment, a theory, and finally an investigative tool. These facets help not just psychiatrists but also us to further our understanding of the human mental functioning. He had used his theory by having his patients lie on a couch to relax, and he would sit behind them taking notes while they told him about their dreams and childhood memories. Psychoanalysis therapy is a lengthy process, as this involves many mutual sessions with the psychoanalyst.
Greetings, madam. My name is Kirtana Devi and I'm from Group 7. The topic that has been assigned to us is called psychoanalytic, and I'm going to talk about the theoretical assumption that is contained in the topic psychoanalytic as well. Okay, psychoanalytic is known as a set of psychological theory and the curing method which have their originality in their work. This theory is discovered by Sigmund Freud. It is also known as the beliefs of all people who possesses unconscious thoughts, feelings, desires, and also memories. It controls and requires energy too. Based on the perspective of Sigmund Freud, human behavior is known as the interaction among the three components parts of mind. Okay, what are the three components part of mind? ID, superego, and ego. Okay, based on Sigmund Freud's point of view, he says that this personality develops through childhood. Okay, based on the assumption of Sigmund Freud, he says that our personality develops through interaction. When you interact with others, that is how the personality develops. Furthermore, every individual is not the same. Everyone has different feelings, different interests, and also memories. This shows that every individual is not the same.
Good day, madam. My name is Paramita, and today I'm going to talk about my part, which is the technique and skills that we used in this theory. A basic procedure of psychoanalytic treatment is free relationship in which a patient discusses whatever comes into their brain. This method includes a specialized pursuing a rundown of words, for example, mother, adolescence, and so on, and the patient quickly reacts with the main word that rings a bell. It is trusted that pieces of curved recollections will rise throughout free affiliation. So, Secondly, free evaluation may not demonstrate value if the customer shows opposition and is hesitant to state what the person in question is thinking. Then again, the presence of opposition, for example, an unnecessary long respite, frequently gives a solid sign that customer is drawing near to some significant curb thought in their reasoning, and that further testing by the specialized is called for.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam. I'm Karwi Kwanisa and I'm from Group 7. Today I would like to talk about application of theory to resolve client's problem. In psychoanalytic therapy, the goal is to foster individual's change by helping the client to understand his past and how the event from early life could be affecting his life now. The client-therapist relationship is therapeutic, where the role of the therapist is to encourage the development of transference by providing a sense of safety and acceptance. The therapist interprets for the client as he explores difficult experience from the past to gain insight and work through unresolved issues. Those with a specific emotional concern, as well as those who want to explore themselves, can use psychoanalytic therapy to understand why they are the way they are. It is long-term and a gradual process, but it can promise life-changing results. Among the areas of concern that could be addressed with psychoanalytic therapy are anxiety, relationship difficulties, sexual issues, low self-esteem, phobias, social shyness, and sleeping disorders. Since it is insight-driven, therapy sessions involve time spent on the therapist listening to the client talk about concern in a safe, non-judgmental environment. The therapist then looks for patterns or certain significant events to identify potential causes of the client's concern. Thank you. That's all for now.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello to my fellow colleagues. Now, I would like to talk about criticism on psychoanalytic theory. As you can see, I divided it into two parts, which is advantage and disadvantage of theory. The first one, Sigmund Freud initiated the client to talk, which I found it as a good initiative by him, but it also can cause the client to put too much trust on the counselor, because this initiative requires client to talk about so many things such as desire, anger, pleasurement, etc. Second, Sigmund Freud can analyze client through the development phase that founded by him. On certain age, what do they need? What is their desire? Advantage of this development phase, not everyone act accordingly to the phase. Some of them still stuck in their childhood, thus they are behave like a child. Some are too mature. Third, this theory are well accepted during his time, which psychological studies are not finished yet. But nowadays, after many research, doctors rejected as there are not many strong evidence to prove his finding. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hi madam, my name is Rishmita Chandran. I'm going to talk about conclusion as my part. The psychoanalytic analysis can be viewed as extreme since it underlines the likelihood that all craftsmen must be psychotic disappointment. Other than that, they also utilize their specialty to show those oblivious inspirations. Prospective numerous craftsmen are aware, know and study very well their works before distributing them. Other than that, analysis is a significant mental treatment strategy that can give enduring advantages to patients even long after treatment has finished. Psychoanalytic treatment also exists people with increasing an inside and outside comprehension of the mental roots that drive their considerations and practice. Cycle of self-investigation helps the patient increase knowledge. Besides, brain research have additionally been inspected. The wonder utilization by therapists like character and feeling can't be estimated truly, and also they are frequently abstract in nature. Lastly, the utilization in actuality condition has demonstrated in the exceptional successful. Thank you.